But my only thing is, politics in your place, do you really think that they will let you carry out your dream in that state and in Nigeria, going with the dirtiness that we see in politics and the lack of trust? Are you thinking of how you would balance and, meet up with the challenges that comes with politics in Nigeria?
Well, thank you. Let me first of all tell you this. The people, they do not have any more trust in their leaders. They don't have trust anymore because they have been betrayed so many times. And by that, if anybody coming in, they would think you are the same thing. It's just the same bird flocking together. That's what they think. Until they are able to see your genuinity and that you are very, very authentic to give the desired change that they craved for. So, they will always, first of all, count us as one. And that is why today it's very dirty. Because people, they lack the trust. Our people lack the trust of the politicians. So, they believe anybody going into Nigerian politics today are going there because of their personal gain. How they can enrich their pocket. Period. To the average man, to the average people out there, you're going to the politics, you're going there to canvass for their vote, you are part and parcel of the people who wants to put money into their pocket. So that's their first belief. Now, how do you change that orientation? It lies on you. The onus lies back on you. It doesn't lie on the electorate or your people. So you have to convince them, rather beyond reasonable doubt, that you are genuine, that you do not come there to seek for their money. And how do you do that? You need to show them, like I said earlier on, you need to prove something to them that you have the leadership that is required of you to do all this. And how do you do that? What you are doing, how can you create money? Because everything is about betterment of life to them. They do not, their first thing, their first priority is what do we put in our mouth? Somebody called it stomach infrastructure. But that is the reality of it. An average man wakes up in the morning dreaming, how do I eat? How am I going to feed my family? That is the average man's belief. So how do you try and work with such a person? And the only way you can do that is by letting the man knows that there is no shortcut to success in life. If you are thinking you just wake up in the morning and then go out and pluck money, or you're going into politics, we are going to give out free money, let them know that money will be earned through hard work. And these are the ways how you can help them. And that's what we are bringing in. And that's why today I'm seeking for a position.
To make your job easier, what have you got to tell your people about being humble, humbleness? Because when the people are not humble, it becomes very difficult to lead them. So what message do you actually have for them about being humble?
Well, humbleness if you want to be a successful man, you have to have the 3 Ds. You have to have the discipline, you have to have the drive, you have to have the determination. But if you have all these 3 and you lack humbleness, you are going to go down the drain just like a sewage water. So, humbleness is number 1 yardstick to a successful governance. Having a listening here, having to be able to attend to people needs, being able to listen even to the smallest child in that area. You need to have the listening here. And to do that, you need what is called humbleness. You need to bring down yourself to their level. And I have that aplenty in my spirit.
Okay. Talking about nomination and congresses and primaries, you've picked the form now.
Yes, I have.
And you're working towards the primaries in your party. You are going to be running under the PDP platform.
Yes, will be.
And an election has just been done in your state where the APC won the governorship election. Is that an obstacle? Is that a challenge? Is that a hindrance to your ambition?
Well, the whole wide world knows what went wrong with the Ekiti state election. That was a kangaroo election. It was daylight robbery, and by God's grace, the case is pending in the tribunal, and because it's at the court of law, we won't be able to comment on that. But hopefully, the judiciary system of our government will be able to give the appropriate justice to whom justice is rightly due to. Now, in an area where there's a change of government, it becomes so difficult because our people still have the mentality of voting the current party, the incumbent party, into power. But gradually, and I say gradually, the tidings are changing. Now they are voting for personality. They are looking at the people who are coming out under the different umbrella of different parties, trying to examine their candidate and then see whether this man is a genuine man or is a fake man. And because of that, because our people are now going to vote for personality rather than a party, that is where our hope lies. And that is why yesterday I picked up the form, hoping that if I scale through the PDP primaries and face the general election come 2019, I, like a few others, will be able to give a good account of myself in the general election.
So are you hopeful of, clinching the PDP ticket to represent your people in the Federal House of Representative Ekiti Central Constituency 2?
I have worked, I have toiled, and I believe that good work always pay. The adage says no pain, no gain. I have worked tremendously for the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria in my area, and I believe in my people and the delegates that they will do just right on September 19 when we hold our primaries to vote me as their elected candidate to represent them in coming 2019 election.